Do you wake up every night at 2 or 3 in the morning to go to the bathroom? You might think it's just a normal part of getting older, but what if I told you it could be because of the nuts or seeds you eat in the late afternoon? That's right, that healthy handful you have after dinner could be sabotaging your nighttime rest without you even knowing it. I've worked with older adults for many years, both in Latin America and in Hispanic communities across the United States. And I've seen how this pattern repeats. People suffering interrupted nights, believing it's simply part of aging. But the truth is, it doesn't have to be that way. After age 60, your body changes. The production of vasopressin, a hormone that regulates nighttime urination, declines. The bladder becomes more sensitive, and what you eat, especially in the late afternoon, can make a huge difference. That's why in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 nuts or seeds that help reduce the urge to get up at night and the 5 you should avoid if you want to sleep better. This isn't generic advice. I'll share real-life stories, simple medical explanations, and practical solutions you can start using today. We'll also talk about when to eat them, how to pair them, and which ones are best depending on your body. You don't need to stop eating tasty things, just make small, intelligent, and thoughtful adjustments. Let's begin with a truth rarely stated clearly. Waking up several times a night to urinate isn't simply part of getting older. It's your body signaling that something's not quite right. But the most important thing is, it can be fixed. Now I want to hear from you. Where are you watching from, and what time is it in your country? Drop it in the comments. I love knowing who's on the other side, going through this journey with me. And if you're interested in health tips tailored especially for older adults, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Stick around, because what you're about to learn can transform not just your nights, but your mornings too. Why we wake up to urinate at night? Namaste. Dear older adult, before we talk about foods, we need to understand what's going on inside your body. Waking up multiple times at night to urinate isn't always just a natural part of aging. It's often a silent wake-up call. First, let's talk about a key hormone, vasopressin. Think of it as your body's nighttime guardian. When we're younger, our body produces more vasopressin at night, telling the kidneys, rest, don't produce so much urine. This keeps your bladder quiet. But after age 60, production drops. The kidneys continue filtering as if it were daytime, so your bladder fills faster. Result? You wake up even if you didn't drink water before bed. Second, bladder sensitivity changes. At that age, the muscles and nerves around the bladder become more reactive. You used to be able to hold half a liter without issue. Now, even 150 milliliters less than half a glass can feel urgent. Even when the bladder isn't really full, it sends a "I need to go" signal to the brain. And yes, you wake up, sometimes more than once. Third, digestion and circulation also play a role. During the day, if you sit a lot, fluids pool in your legs. When you lie down, that fluid returns to the bloodstream, activating your kidneys. It's like your body saying, "There's more fluid. Let's filter." That's why moving gently during the day, even simple walks or stretches at home, can help offload that fluid before bedtime. Fourth, some foods can quietly irritate your bladder. Spicy dishes, citrus, and even a masala tea at 8 in the evening can make your urine more acidic. In an aging bladder, that feels like pressure or discomfort, not pain, but disruptive enough to wake you up. Lastly, habits matter too. Drinking water too late, rich, heavy dinners, going just in case. These aren't wrong choices. They were fine before, but now they just need slight tweaks. Your body isn't failing, it just needs support. And you can give it that. 5 nuts and seeds that help you sleep and avoid urination. Now that we've learned why your body wakes you, let's talk about natural allies, nuts and seeds. Some contain key nutrients that relax your nervous system, calm your bladder, balance hormones, and improve sleep quality. Here are 5 of the best and how to take them. 1. Pumpkin seeds, small but powerful for prostate health and sleep. These green seeds aren't just rich in zinc and magnesium, they also offer antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress in urinary pathways. Magnesium helps relax muscles so the bladder stays calm. Zinc supports prostate health and urinary function, especially in older men. Take them lightly toasted and unsalted between 4:30 and 6 o'clock in the afternoon. A tablespoon daily is enough. Sprinkle on a salad or eat plain. Avoid eating them too late if you have slow digestion. They may cause gas. 2. Flax seeds, mini capsules of calm for the bladder, high in omega-3 and lignans. They reduce bladder inflammation and help balance sex hormones, which impact sleep too. Lignans act somewhat like estrogens, so they're especially good for women in menopause. Plus, flax helps regular digestion, which relieves evening bladder pressure. Always grind them. Half a teaspoon in the morning and another in the afternoon with yogurt or soft fruit works well. You can mix them with warm water or plant milk, but never after 8 o'clock in the evening, especially if you digest slowly. 3. Sesame seeds, the traditional superfood for kidneys and hormones. Sesame oil fats nourish the nervous system, and phytonutrients help regulate hormones in both men and women. In Ayurveda, they're seen as warming, strengthening kidneys and improving circulation in the lower abdomen. Stir a teaspoon toasted with honey or panela between 5 and 6 in the evening. Sprinkle on homemade bread, vegetable soup, or stir into warm milk. Avoid eating late if you're prone to heartburn. 4. Almonds, a classic for better sleep. They carry natural melatonin, tryptophan, and magnesium, an excellent trio for relaxing the brain and lowering cortisol, the stress hormone. They also stabilize nighttime blood sugar, preventing midnight hunger or anxiety. Soak them at least 6 hours, peel, and eat 2 to 3 between 6 and 7 in the evening. They pair well with warm milk or calming tea, but don't eat them right before bed, or digestion may disrupt deep sleep. 5. Poppy seeds, the Ayurvedic secret to deep rest. These tiny seeds soothe the nerves, ease mental stress, and soften bladder overactivity. They have compound benefits like gentle sedatives, without dependency, useful if you wake up from anxiety or urgency with no clear reason. Stir a teaspoon ground into warm milk, with a dash of nutmeg between 7 and 8 at night. They also work well in gentle desserts like rice pudding. If you're on blood thinners, talk to your doctor first. The key is rhythm and timing. The same seed that calms the bladder works best in the evening, while others may activate you early on. Know the difference. Let's look at 2 real stories. Mr. Ramirez, 73 years old, used to wake up to pee 4 times nightly. His doctor offered meds, but he preferred natural solutions. He started taking pumpkin seeds at 5 in the afternoon, plus 2 soaked almonds. Within 3 weeks, he slept until about 4:30 in the morning, waking up refreshed and energetic. Mrs. Clara, 68, had an overactive bladder. Adding ground flaxseed with yogurt at 6 in the evening eased her frequent urges. Now she sleeps most of the night uninterrupted. Pair these foods with a light evening meal, a gentle 10-minute walk, dim lights, and deep breathing before bed. Nutrition is powerful, but even more so when it comes with gentle routines. A word of caution, natural doesn't always mean harmless. Don't overdo it. If you have sensitive digestion or take medication, check with your doctor before making changes. And yes, this works for women too. Many women over 60 face urinary changes and intermittent insomnia due to hormonal shifts. Sesame, flax, and poppy seeds can help ease that without heavy meds. Make this a family habit. Instead of giving processed cookies in the afternoon, share a simple seed mix with loved ones. You gain healthier habits and create little moments of shared care, because health is built together. Remember, you don't need perfection overnight. Start with 1 or 2 changes. Observe how your body responds, and little by little, you'll notice the difference. 5 nuts and seeds to avoid at night. Just as some nuts and seeds help you rest better, there are others that may be quietly disrupting your sleep. Some are heavy and fat, others irritating, and some subtly inflammatory to the bladder. Here are 5 you should avoid, especially in the late afternoon or evening. 1. Cashews, dense and tasty but hard to digest. Rich in fats and mildly acidic, cashews cause sluggish digestion when eaten late, leading to heaviness, gas, and abdominal pressure. That pressure can push on the bladder, triggering nighttime visits. Avoid them after 6 o'clock in the evening. If you must, limit to 2 or 3 pieces in the morning, paired with fruit or something that aids digestion. 2. Salted pistachios, delicious but tough on the kidneys. Commercial versions are salted, raising sodium levels and forcing kidneys to filter more, even when your system should be winding down. Try unsalted pistachios mid-morning instead, especially if you have high blood pressure or fluid retention. 3. Melon seeds, fresh but cooling for your system. Ayurvedic teachings say they cool the gastrointestinal and urinary tract. In older adults, that may lead to bladder irritation, mild urgency, or a cold sensation in the lower abdomen. Great for daytime use in hot weather, but not at night, especially if you're prone to cold feet or cramps. 4. Peanuts, a classic that pressures your belly. Yes, they're nutrient-rich, but heavy to digest in the evening. Their fats and insoluble fiber can create internal pressure that nudges your bladder. If you eat them, clear your meals before lunch and avoid fried or salty versions. Add fennel or anise tea if they upset your gut. 5. Trail mix, a healthy trap. These blends often mix salted, sugared, or oil-roasted nuts with dried fruits, creating a complex batch that's tough to digest. It may look light, but if you nibble it as an evening snack, it can stimulate your urinary system. Instead, make your own evening mix: soaked almonds, unsalted pumpkin seeds, and a sprinkle of sesame. In all these cases, the issue isn't the nut or seed itself, it's when and how much you eat it. A healthy food at the wrong time can silently disrupt your rest. Real-life examples. Mrs. Teresa, 71 years old, used to enjoy pistachios and tea at bedtime. She'd wake up 2 or 3 times a night. Once she swapped them for poppy seed-infused milk, she slept 5 continuous hours for the first time in years. Mr. Vicente, 68, had a habit of snacking on trail mix and cashews while watching television at 8 o'clock in the evening. Then he started waking up with bladder urgencies out of the blue. He replaced snacks with soaked almonds and a short evening walk, and within 10 days, his sleep improved noticeably. If you think some of these might be affecting you, try eliminating them for a week and observe how your body responds. You often don't need a full overhaul. Just shift one piece of the puzzle to make everything fit better. Another thing, many processed products hide these seeds in sneaky ways. Cereal bars with peanut butter, pistachio cookies, candied cashews. Small portions, but powerful effects, especially at bedtime. Also, consider how they're prepared. Fried nuts, sugar-coated ones, or those tossed with spices like chili or curry, can increase irritation. Processed forms are harder to digest, especially when your metabolism naturally slows in the evening, and hydration matters. Salty or spicy evening snacks raise your thirst, upping your urine production. That simple nut mix at night may send you to the bathroom twice in one go. Learn to read labels. Avoid processed versions where possible. Eat thoughtfully when your body is active and can handle digestion. Rest starts with small decisions. You don't need to abandon favorite foods. You just need to shift them to the right time of day for maximum benefit. With small, deliberate changes, you can reclaim deep, uninterrupted sleep. Your body still yearns for peaceful rest. It just needs your attention. When and how to eat nuts or seeds to avoid night waking. You've learned which nuts and seeds help you sleep and which to avoid, but here's the crucial part. When and how you consume them makes all the difference. Even the healthiest food can trigger nighttime wake-ups if eaten at the wrong time. Here's how to make them work for you, not against you. 1. Eat beneficial nuts or seeds between 4:30 and 6:30 in the evening. This is prime time for seeds like flax, sesame, pumpkin, poppy, or soaked almonds. Your digestive system is still active and ready to absorb nutrients. 2. Never eat them after 7:30 in the evening. Even helpful seeds can cause gas, heaviness, or stimulation if consumed too late. Nighttime is for calming the nervous system, not activating it. 3. Avoid pairing them with heavy or spicy meals. A tablespoon of seeds works great with yogurt, warm milk, or soft fruit, but mixing them with spicy sauces or sugary desserts can reverse their calming effect. 4. Chew well and eat slowly. Mindful eating supports proper digestion and absorption. Rushed eating often leads to bloating or incomplete digestion, things you don't want before sleep. 5. Observe your body's responses. Everyone is different. Try one change at a time and see how you sleep. Your body will tell you what works. A great habit? Keep a consistent evening schedule. If you usually dine at 6 o'clock, make that your window for adding these functional seeds. The body loves rhythm. When it knows what to expect, it prepares for rest more easily. You can also build a mini bedtime ritual. Try a warm drink with poppy seeds and 2 soaked almonds while reading a book or listening to calm music. This isn't just food, it's a message of safety to your body. After sunset, your metabolism naturally slows down, just like the fading light. Eating something heavy or stimulating late is like forcing an engine that's winding down to suddenly speed up. Even healthy food can misfire when mistimed. If you care for an older loved one, set up their evening snack ahead of time. A small portion of the right seed at the right time could change how they sleep and how they feel in the morning. The goal isn't perfection, it's rhythm, patience, and care. Sleep isn't something your body forgets, it just needs a gentle reminder. Today you discovered that sleeping well isn't a luxury, it's a right, and your body can still have it. You learned why you wake up at night, which nuts and seeds help, which ones disrupt your sleep, and most importantly, how and when to enjoy them. You don't need drastic changes. Just listen gently to your body and adjust your habits with kindness. Yes, you can still enjoy peaceful nights and energetic mornings. If this video helped you, subscribe, hit the bell, and share it with someone who needs it. Your better sleep could inspire someone else's